Welcome back to the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup from Autobahn.
With Elliott Forbes Robinson, I'm Rick Benjamin. 3 laps to go, 5.5 minutes of racing remaining. And remember, in timed events, it is not necessarily strictly the clock. As long as you start a lap before time expires, you can race that final lap.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll end up with one more lap. Then if you're sitting there calculating it, you go, oh, they're going to be, well, no, that's not the way it works, because the leader has to cross after the time has expired. And so these guys got a few laps left. And, you know, Rampelberg pulls out a little bit like he did through turn 1, and now Evans is right back on him again. And different section of the track, the guys are good, but boy, these guys are right now working as hard as you can imagine to try and keep this car on the road, because their grip has gone down so much at this time. The cars are sliding all around, and this is just a fact of, normally you would save it, the tires a little bit, and you think racing, you slide the car everywhere. But you don't slide the car anywhere anymore. You want to be just as neat as you can and keep everything going around as straight so that it doesn't slide quite as much.
Joel Weinberger there in 9th, trying to track down Jesse Combs. This is the battle for position further back. Lionel Kent tracing Mark Carpenter's steps. That's Carpenter in the silver hooded car with a black nose cap, the GGS Technical Publications 14, then the Bulldog Productions 13 of Kent. These two drivers 5th and 6th, and they've swapped this spot a couple of times here today. Field will get 2 laps to go when they make their way around to start-finish next time. Coming up on 4 minutes of racing to go. Rampelberg, your leader in the blue car there. That is the 4, the AMG machine. Right behind him is Evans. They've run 1-2 much of the day, but it was Evans out in front for much of the early portion of this race. Made a little mistake a few laps ago. Rampelberg cashed in. Now the question is, can Rampelberg handle being out front? And with 3 wins already this season, Elliott, my money is on Brad Rampelberg to close the deal here.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with you there. Yeah. And, you know, Evans is doing a great job, but it's really difficult to get by somebody at a place like this. And you've got to, you know, have something in your mind where you can do it, how you can get it down. Oh, big slide by Rampelberg, but fortunately it's not very far to the next corner.
He's not afraid to throw the car around, is he?
Oh, no. He got in there pretty hot. And,
Evans
thought about doing something, but he can't get there. He's right on the back of Rampelberg. So Rampelberg, as you can see, his car is sliding around. He is right on the edge of that thing, or maybe over the edge right at the moment, trying to make it stay in the front of these guys.
BF Goodrich, of course, the official tire supplier of the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup Series. They provide these wonderful G-Force racing radials, and everybody runs the same tire, but the tires are, you know, oh, and Evans runs out of brakes, tire.
Grip,
yeah. However you want to phrase it, Evans with a big slide off into the grass. That will cost him a couple of positions and shuffle him back to 4th. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, definitely. Piscatell gets by, Cooper gets by, and Evans up onto the racetrack in 4th. And now the question is, did he damage something? That was a pretty hard off-course excursion.
Yeah, I don't think it will, but boy, He got in there. And, you know, he had to lift, I think, in the time. I think he came up on Rampelberg a little faster than he thought he was going to, and had to lift. When you lift, the back end steps out on you, and he had to do something. And here's what sees all sideways there, and he had to straighten it up and go off, or he would have hit that ripple strip going sideways, and that wouldn't have been good.
We'll be right back. More of the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup in a moment.